The night my best friend toasted to my engagement while secretly sleeping with my fiancé was the night I realized betrayal doesn't always come from strangers. Sometimes it comes from the person holding your hand and the one clinking glasses across from you, and what I did after I found out. Let's just say neither of them saw it coming. Before I get into this, if you love real revenge stories with smart comebacks and satisfying endings, make sure you subscribe to Reddit Times right now. We post stories that keep you hooked from start to finish, and you don't want to miss the next one. Go ahead and hit subscribe, and let me tell you what happened to me. My name is Ashley. I'm 29 from North Carolina. 2 years ago, I thought I was living my dream. I had a solid job as a dental hygienist, a cute apartment in Raleigh, and a fiancé named Tyler who I'd been with for 4 years. He proposed on the beach in Florida. I cried. I called my mom. I posted the ring on Instagram. Everything looked perfect. And standing right next to me during all of it was my best friend Brianna. We met in college. She was the loud one, the fun one, the let's take a road trip at midnight type. I was more grounded, but we balanced each other. She helped me pick my wedding dress style. She came to venue tours. She told me I deserved the best man in the world. Looking back, that's the part that makes me laugh now. About 6 months before the wedding, Taylor started acting distant. Not cold exactly, just distracted. He turned his phone face down. He'd say he was working late. If I asked what was wrong, he'd kiss my forehead and say, just stressed about money and the wedding. I believed him. Weddings are expensive. Life is stressful. I didn't want to be the paranoid fiancé. One Saturday afternoon, Brianna came over with coffee and wedding magazines. Tyler said he was heading to the gym. He left in gym clothes. An hour later, Brianna said she needed to run to Target. She left too. I didn't think twice about it. Until I did. I was cleaning up the kitchen when I noticed Tyler had left his iPad on the couch. A message notification popped up. I wasn't snooping, I swear, it just lit up. And the name at the top made my stomach drop. Brianna. My heart started racing. I told myself it was probably about the bridal shower, but something felt off. I opened the message. I missed this morning already. I couldn't breathe. I scrolled. You sure she doesn't suspect anything? She trusts us. We're good. My hands were shaking so bad I almost dropped the iPad. There were months of messages, plans, jokes about sneaking around, even complaints about me. About how I was too serious and predictable. I felt stupid, embarrassed, angry. But more than anything, I felt calm. A scary kind of calm. I didn't call them. I didn't cry. I took screenshots. I emailed them to myself. Then I put the iPad back exactly where it was. When Tyler came home, sweaty from his workout, I kissed him hello. That night, I lay in bed next to him and stared at the ceiling, and I made a decision. I wasn't going to confront them right away. I was going to let them think I was clueless. Over the next few weeks, I paid attention. I watched how often Brianna texted him. I noticed how they avoided eye contact when we were all together. I even saw them once, in his car, in a parking lot near her apartment. I had followed him after he said he was meeting a coworker. That image burned into my brain. But I still stayed quiet. Here's where things start to shift. We had already paid deposits for the venue, the caterer, the photographer. Invitations were about to go out. Our families had booked flights. Canceling the wedding would be messy and expensive. And that's when an idea formed. Instead of canceling the wedding, I decided to upgrade it. I met with the photographer privately. I asked if she could set up a projector for a surprise slideshow during the reception. She loved the idea. Thought it was romantic. I also met with my wedding planner and told her I wanted to change the seating chart last minute. I moved Brianna's seat right to the front, near the dance floor. I told her it was because she was my maid of honor. She looked so proud. The week of the wedding, Tyler seemed nervous, probably guilt. Brianna acted overly sweet, hugging me longer than usual, telling me how lucky I was. On the wedding day, I looked beautiful. Not because of the dress, but because I knew something they didn't. I walked down the aisle, looked Tyler in the eyes, and felt nothing. Just clarity. We went through the ceremony, vows, rings, applause. Our families cried. Photos were taken. Everything looked perfect. At the reception, after dinner, I grabbed the microphone. My hands were steady. I just want to thank everyone for being here, I said. Before we start dancing, I put together a little slideshow of memories. Moments that show how strong love and friendship can be. The lights dimmed. The projector turned on. At first, it showed normal photos, me and Tyler on vacation. Me and Brianna in college. Everyone smiled. Then the screen changed. Screenshots. Text messages. I missed this morning already. She trusts us. We're good. There was an audible gasp in the room. Someone dropped a fork. I watched Tyler's face go white. Brianna's mouth literally fell open. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I picked up the mic again. I guess love and friendship aren't always what they seem. So instead of starting a marriage built on lies, I'm ending it right here. And then I walked off the dance floor. My dad followed me outside. He didn't ask questions. He just hugged me. Inside, chaos exploded. Tyler tried to chase me. Brianna apparently ran to the bathroom crying. Our families were shocked. But here's the part they didn't know. The venue contract was in my name. My parents had paid most of the deposits. Legally, we weren't married until the license was filed. And I had already told the officiant not to submit it until I confirmed. It was never filed. In the weeks after, Tyler blew up my phone. Apologies, excuses, said it just happened. Brianna sent a long message saying she was lonely and didn't mean to hurt me. I blocked them both. If you've made it this far, I want to know something. Was that too much? Or was it exactly what they deserved? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all, and I'm curious what you would have done. And if you're enjoying this story, hit the like button. It helps more people hear stories like this and maybe feel a little less alone. It's been a year now, the wedding video? Yeah, someone recorded the slideshow moment. It made its way around our town. Let's just say Tyler ended up moving to another city. Brianna lost a lot of friends. Me, I kept the dress. I returned what I could. I used the honeymoon tickets to take a solo trip to California. I sat on a beach in Malibu and realized something important. Revenge isn't about destroying someone. It's about refusing to let them destroy you. I could have quietly canceled everything and let them continue their secret. Instead, I chose the truth, in public, in front of everyone they lied to. And the best part? I didn't lose myself. I found out how strong I actually was. So if you're watching this and you're dealing with betrayal, just know you have more power than you think. Stay calm. Gather facts. And decide your move carefully. Make sure you're subscribed to Reddit Times for more real stories like mine. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And tell me in the comments, what would you have put on that slideshow? Thanks for listening to my story. I'll see you in the next one.